Yes, all rock guitar players should learn Somebody Get Me a Doctor by Van Halen. Seen a couple videos online lately, a lot of good information there, but a couple of things that I learned or figured out, I should say, differently, and I'd like to share those with you. First, foremost, I think it is not this. I don't think that's in there. I think it's just I think that's what it is. Very much like was pointed out in a video I saw in You Really Got Me. That chick and in the note, so same thing here. It's exactly the same. I think that's what that is. The stretchy thing, I think, is accurate. If you have a problem with that, like homeboy said, you know, get your hand away from the neck, down this way, anchor with your thumb. So if you're here, tough. If you're here, much easier. But the third chord could also be played like this. So I'm fretting the 12th fret on the 6th string. So you can play the E, and then the F with the E still there. And if the stretch is too hard, switch to this. And then like an E-7 here if you need to. Still all the same stuff. Just this way, I think, is the way Eddie played it, and it's not that difficult for me, so that's how I do it. Anyways, moving on to the solo, or the part before the solo. I think that's what it is, just like in Eruption, right? Same kind of lick, or I'm the One, you know. Same lick, so, oh boy, I'm sorry. And then hammer on from nowhere, roll the volume in. I think that's pretty accurate. To start the solo, make sure you're not doing a full step bend. You're on a D here on the 3rd string. Make sure you're not doing a full step bend to the E. That's not what it is, it's a half. So it should sound like one step above or one fret above. And you can bend up or down or whatever you want to do. Then the solo, let's see. Not saying this is right, this is just the way I figured it out, and guitar players are creatures of habit, right? So I know when I play, I do the same old dumb crap all the time. I'm sure you probably feel the same way. Rock guitar players now, if you're a jazz guy, you know, you probably don't. You guys are cooler. Country guys, way cooler. Fusion guys, way cooler. But anyway, us rock guys, we play the dumb things over and over again. Well, guess what? Pros, same thing. So if you look at some of the patterns that EVH used to use, everybody knows what the hell song is that? You know what it is. But anyway, so if you're playing, he's playing an A, and he's playing this pattern all the way up the string, starting on the 5th string, right? 1, 2, 4. And then repeating, and then switching it up at the end. Obviously, it's up here. But same thing in Ice Cream Man. The end of Ice Cream Man's in E. And he does this something of that nature. I don't know exactly, but it's still that same 1, 2, 4 pattern on all those strings. Right? So why be different here? So the lick in this solo, and Somebody Get Me a Doctor, is in B. So the pattern's going to be that same area, but he starts it like this, right? Missed it, but anyway, that's that. But which I think is the first lick. I'm not playing it to speed, but I think that's the first lick. And then one more time slow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. One more time slow. I believe that's the lick, and it's all based in that same, if you're doing fourth, third, and second string, that 1, 2, 4 pattern there. It's like Dorian with the blues note, basically, is what it is. All right, so the solo would be I think that's what that is. Again, creatures of habit, man. If he's doing just like the next lick, eruption, right? Open string, hammer on 8, pull off to 5, pull off to open string, hammer on 8 on the third string. Groups of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the same thing here. So it's just 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you got to get the muting and all that stuff. Obviously, this ain't a performance video. It's just the notes that I found. But anyway. All right. To end it after that. And then, of course, all valid and correct. This part here, I think it's, and that's the key to go back to the F. And then the same thing here. This part changes, I think. It goes and hits the C there, or you can switch positions. I find that more difficult. I think this is easier. And then I think that's what that is. The accurate harmonics that were shown in a bunch of videos. I just think for me it's easier to hit that note on the second string. So again, different the first time. It goes back to the third string. So right. So chicky boom, right? I think that's what that is. I think that's in there in the mid part. Maybe the A note on the fourth string's not so apparent, a little less intentional maybe. Maybe it's just, maybe it's that and then muting, not sure, but and what I try to do for you more intermediate or beginner guys, to get that swell thing, every action is kind of in beat. So I have so you got 2 chords, and then the beat 1, 2, 3 is where I shut the volume off. So off, should have been off there, and then there's probably a rest there, but then the hammer-on is on a beat, and then it comes in. Off, on. Off, on. So try that, see if that works for you. Again, half-step bend. That's a step and a half there. Try to get to almost the C. And then you get the idea. Thanks for watching.